Hi, we're going to clean up the ORP text file that Hawk's ORP meter produces. First thing, what we're looking for is just to have the date and the time, the ORP meter reading, and the temperature. The rest of the data is not worthwhile to us. First, what we'll do is we're going to hit the control knob and take our cursor and create a second tab down below here. This will be the original data. We'll mark it as that because they're the items we're getting rid of you may want to refer to in the future. So this is, we'll call this cleaned up data. I'll get rid of some of those. Cleaned up data. Okay. First thing we're going to do is get rid of columns. We don't need those. Date column we're going to make, date and time column make a little bit bigger. We don't need the names, the ID. We do want the, this is the ORP column. We'll list it as that ORP, comma, millivolts. We don't need this column listing it as millivolts. This is the temp column. And then the rest of the columns all the way to BY, we can right click on them up on this bar above and delete. So now we've got all of the unnecessary data gone. What we want to do is convert this date and time column so it is one field. So we're going to insert a field, and we're going to change, we're going to highlight the field, and then we're going to change the format of the field. And we're going to do that by custom, because we want to include both date and time. Right here is a date and time. It's got year. We only want 2 of the digits to show up for year. Then there's hours and minutes. That's the time. We're going to put a couple more spaces in there. And then we're going to put a space after that and put AM \PM so that it shows as AM and PM. And we're going to do 3 more spaces and 3 small d's, and that will give us the day of the week. Now what we're going to do is we're going to combine both the date and the time in this one field by hitting the equal sign. We're going to add these 2 fields together as you do as you would do a just like a formula, and you can see the 2 of them are put together. Looks like there's too much space between the date and the time, so we're going to go back in to formatting the cell. We'll come back up here and we'll take a couple spaces out, and see now it looks a little bit better. So now that we've got that formula in there, we'll just drag that formula down, and now you've got date and time for all of these. So we want to get rid of these, but this field right here is a formula for these 2 fields. If we were to get rid of these 2 columns, this would error. So what we'll do is we're going to copy this onto itself with the value that's in. So we're going to copy this and click up in this top cell and right click, and then we're going to hit this format with the 1, 2, 3 in it, and now hit escape, and now when you look at this cell, it no longer is a formula, it's actually the date. So now we're going to get rid of these 2 columns, and this one we're going to list as date /time /day. And then we're going to format this so that it formats to the left. And now we've got our data with date, time, day of the week, and the ORP value and the temp. The only issue left that we have to correct is, notice the data is collected in the Hawk meter from the one at the bottom is the oldest data, and the one at the top is the newest data. A lot of times that just doesn't look very well in a graph, or when you're looking at data you want to have it in reverse order. So you highlight all these values, then you come to sort and filter, and now you can sort the date time to oldest to newest. And now we've switched that order, and we can come back over here and get rid of that sort. And then now we have to save the file. We'll hit File in an Excel format, Save As, and you notice here it's in Unicode text. What we're going to do is we're going to switch this to Excel Workbook, and we'll keep it the same name and hit Save. And now it's complete.